Hi everyone, it's Lindey. So today is Tuesday. It's the Tuesday before Thanksgiving. And as busy as I am, boy, you better believe I have to go into Topeka for dentist appointments for my kids. So we're rolling into Topeka and got a little ways to drive, you know, about an hour or so. We'll hit up the dentist. We gotta go get the boys their haircuts, and then Mama gets a treat. I am going to MAJ R Thrift. I'm gonna go see if I can find anything good. So after we do the dentist and haircuts, we're going to head over there. So let's go. Such a long time in the car. You guys mind if I tell you something that happened to me this week that's a little weird? Okay, so we always talk about, you know, the trouble with buyers, you know, the issues that we have with buyers. So I got a return request for a Fitbit watch. The buyer said that they couldn't get it to sync, and so they wanted to return it. And of course, you know, I'm like, you know, whatever, just send it back. Of course, they did it as a defect, so I had to pay return shipping, but you know, it was only $2.60. I'm not too pissed off about that. But I received the box the other day, and it feels heavier. And so my initial reaction is, I just got scammed. That's my initial reaction. I thought that they sent me a box with something else in it and the Fitbit was not going to be in there, right? So I open it up, and much to my surprise, it's not just a Fitbit, the Fitbit, and it's complete, the whole thing is there, but they also enclosed a Samsung Gear S2 watch with it. Yeah. So I'm like, why is there a Samsung Gear watch in here with this? And there was two different packing slips. There was a Samsung Gear packing slip and the Fitbit packing slip. And I'm totally confused as to why they sent me this extra watch. And so I sent the buyer a message and said, why do I have this watch? And they replied back, I sent it to you so that you could sync them together for me and then send them back. Yeah, that's what I said. So I replied to them, well, there's your problem. You can't sync a Fitbit with a Samsung Gear watch. And so then, I don't know if the buyer understands what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to tell them, no, you have to sync it with an app on your phone, or you have to sync it with your computer. You can't sync a watch with a watch. It's not how it works. I mean, if it does work like that, please, you guys tell me, but I'm pretty sure that a Fitbit does not sync with a Samsung watch. So they said, okay, well, just send me the Samsung Gear watch back. And I told them, I said, okay, well, then that means I'm only going to submit you a partial refund, and I'm going to take out the amount for the postage to send the Samsung Gear watch back to you. And do you know what they replied? They said, that's okay. Just keep the money for your time and send me back the Samsung watch. Just keep the money, they said. That Fitbit was like 50 bucks. And they said, just keep the money for your trouble and send me the Samsung watch. I don't know if they are understanding what they're telling me to do. I'm totally confused. So Sometime I'm going to call eBay. It's probably going to be tomorrow. I'm going to call eBay and have them advise me what to do, because I've never had this happen to me before. I don't have a clue how to handle this situation. So how weird is that? Just send me the Samsung Gear watch back and just keep the money for the Fitbit. These are totally the best part of a pediatric dentist's office.
You know as well as I do that we all love to do this. Who doesn't love breathing in helium? I love it. It's my favorite thing ever. We represent the Lollipop Guild. The Lollipop Guild.
Ooh, you're almost there. You'll get it. Just keep at it.
Okay, so we've done the dentist, we've done haircuts, and they came out so cute, you guys, look. So now we are headed over to MAJ R Thrift. Okay, so I do not have very long. It's already getting dark outside. I just hit up plus size area. There's not a whole lot of discount tags. I'm really sad. So I'm gonna check this. I'm probably not gonna do the jeans just because there's so many to go through. And I'm pretty much just gonna look at like hard goods and that kind of stuff. So I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. I always end up here, no matter what I say.
Purses. Remember that?
I think I just gave you lice. Here, try some again.
No! I'll use the bear.
Here, have some.
Animal abuse.
For serious? Look at how much they want for that.
For serious?
Okay, we're done. I didn't get a whole lot, but I have like an hour drive home and it looks super dark outside, but it's only like 5:40. So, but as soon as I get home, I'll show you what I got. It's gonna be a little bit of a drive, but we'll get there. Yeah. Hi you guys, I'm home. Okay, it's getting really, really late. So I just wanted to show you the haul that I got really quick from MAJ R Thrift. It is very small, but it is mighty. I didn't go to Topeka just to do sourcing. You know, I was already there because I had dentist appointments for my kids and then they got haircuts. And so, you know, if I'm in there already, I might as well stop by my favorite thrift spot. So, but you know, I looked at a couple of my favorite areas to look and there wasn't a whole lot. So I just kind of stuck with the perimeter. Didn't really look at clothes too much. But I found a few things that I went ahead and picked up. Like this Polo Sport crossbody bag. Right? So I should have shown you the screenshots already. It's in really good shape. You know, there's not really a whole lot of cracking on it. See, the flag's still in really good shape on both sides. And it's fairly clean. There's a couple of spots here on the back side, but I think a magic eraser will get that right out. And the inside is in pretty good shape too. But I paid $3.99 for it. And as I showed you, the comparable sold listings were around $25 with shipping. So I'm thinking that, and I didn't see any in this color, but the black ones were $25 with shipping included. So I'm thinking that I might go ahead and try to start this at $30 or best offer. And it should go first class. It's on the heavy side. Oh, it might go priority. It might go priority. I'd have to weigh it to be sure because these buckles are pretty heavy. But I'm thinking that I can probably pull a $10 profit off this. So I'm gonna say a $10 profit on a $3, $4 purchase. So I'm pretty happy about that. Okay, and then they had stuffed animals, buy one, get one free. And so I picked up this dinosaur. He is a Build-A-Bear Workshop. Woo, Build-A-Bear Workshop dinosaur. I have sold Build-A-Bear dinosaurs before, and I sold them for between $18 and $20. So he was listed at $2.99. Well, $2.99 for him. And so I figured that I would be able to list him for $20 with shipping and pull about a, well, let's see, I think he's first class. And there's nothing wrong. I don't see any stains or anything. He's a nice, good size. He's really soft. So I'm really happy about him. I'm really thinking I could probably sell him for 20 bucks really fast, especially with the holiday coming up. So even if I have to send him priority, I will probably still make around $8 on him. And that's just pulling numbers off the top of my head. So I'm hoping to get about an $8 profit on him, make him about a $20 sale. So we'll say 8 bucks profit on him. That's gonna be my best guess. And then the Nesquik bunny, he was only 99 cents, but technically he was free. So I mean, I guess I could say that I got both of these for $3 and paid $1.50 each, but you know, $1.50 for him, $1.50 for him, $3 for him, him for free. Who's to say? We'll see how my pricing strategies come out. But I should have showed you the sold comps. You know, he's selling for, you know, like 14 bucks with shipping. So, and I don't see any stains on him at all. He's in really good shape. He's nice and soft. His ears are a little wonky, but I think I can straighten out the wires in those a little bit. He is missing part of his whisker, but it's nothing too crazy. So if I can get 14 out of him with shipping, he'll definitely be $2.60 to ship. He's really light. So I would be looking at about an $8 or a $9 profit after fees and shipping and the fact that he was free. So 8 or 9 bucks on him. I'm happy about that. Okay. Just a couple more things. That's it. This, I just happened to kind of stroll by and see it. It is a size 5 boys Ralph Lauren button front shirt. And the white tags were 75% off this week, so I paid only $1 for it. I was really excited about this because I don't sell a lot of children's clothes individually, but the last Ralph Lauren piece that I sold, it was like a size 2T polo, and it went up for bid initially just because I didn't know where to price it at. And it was bidded up to $12 plus shipping. So if I'm able to get that same kind of result for this, and I don't doubt that I will because it's a long sleeve button front, you know, if I can pull 12 or 15 out, then that would be, because this is going to be $2.60 to ship easy, that would be, oh man, a $10 profit. So 10 bucks on that, $1 into 10 bucks. I'm really hoping, I mean, shoot, even if I get 5 out of it, that'll be easy peasy. I like that. And then the last thing I got was 2 things. They're both the same kind of pants. They look, I'm trying to hold it so you guys can see, I'm pretty sure that they're the exact same shade, but they are Lane Bryant, and they're a size 22, 28 average, and they are just pull-on khaki pants. And they're nice and soft. There's nothing wrong with them. There's a little bit of stitching coming off of this one, but it's hardly noticeable. It has nothing to do with the ability for the pants to function. This one, however, does have some loose stitching. I might go ahead and have a friend of mine sew that back up for me, but it doesn't have anything to do with the quality of the pants. They still look great, and they're just pull-on pants. And I am expecting that I could sell these for 25 bucks easy each. So I'm happy about that. And both pairs were the same. They were both $5.99, and pink tags were 50% off this week, so I paid $3 per pair. So if I am able to sell them for 25 a piece, they will have to go priority because of weight. But if I am able to sell them for $25 with shipping included in that, then my total profit should be somewhere around $13 or $15 per pair. So even on the low end, we'll say 25 profit for both if I sell them for 25 each. If I sell them for 25 each, we'll be looking at about $20 profit for both. So I spent 13 bucks, and I am looking at 25, we'll say 35, 38, 46. We'll just be conservative. We'll say 55 bucks in profit. I'm gonna say 55 bucks in profit for all the stuff I got. So it's a small haul, but it's a mighty haul. You know, all I can stress to you guys is if you're running in somewhere, you gotta think strategically about how you're going to source. You know, for me, I knew that I wasn't gonna have a lot of time. I knew that I had been out all day. I knew I have a busy night ahead of me. I knew I had cranky kids that wanted food. So I had to think logically. All right, walk the perimeter, look at bags. You know, you can't just spend all of your time looking at women's tops, or you can't spend all of your time looking at men's shorts. I mean, you've got to prioritize. And for me, I decided to hit up the plushes because they had a buy one, get one free special, the purses, and then the plus size clothing. And I just happened to stumble across the little boy's shirt because it was on the end of one of the rows. So, but 13 bucks into 55, I'll take that. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you coming along on my trip to Topeka with me today. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to me yet, I hope that you will. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comments below, or you can email me. My email is in the video description. And thank you guys again for watching, and I will see you with my next video. Bye.